Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you guys about APIs in Python. So first of all, what are APIs? You guys are wondering. The simplest definition I'm going to give you guys is, so it's a way for computers to communicate with each other. I know that definition might not make sense, but let me just search that up right now. What are APIs? Yep. So yeah, no actually. So it stands for Application Program Interface and is a way for two computers to communicate with each other. So in order for you to use APIs, first of all, you need to actually understand how it looks like and what it does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into rapidapi.com. In this website, you can actually search up multiple APIs to make use of. This is where I got the idea for the e-commerce, the Python, Spotify, and multiple ones that I've posted over the course of these few months. So what I'm going to do right now is actually going to show you what this looks like. So if I go to my workspace and then I go into one of the APIs that I was working on just in the past few days. So this is the code. In this place, you can actually just search up any language you want to use, but since this is a Python channel, obviously I'm going to make use of the Python language, and then I'm going to use request because obviously that's the easy one to use and it's just better for me anyways. So if I copy this code right now and I paste it into my code, this is what it's going to show me. It's going to show me this list. This is like a JSON, this is like a dictionary, but it's also called an API anyways. So let me just close this down first, and then I'm going to copy this code right now. Just feel free to code along with me. I'm just going to copy this code and then open terminal, and then I'll make a new directory. So how you do that is just go into like the folder that you want to make a new directory in. I'll just say cd downloads, and then I'll go into my project directory, and then I'm just gonna flex a bit. So this is the projects that I've done so far. So I'll make a new one, mkdir API tutorials, and then I'll go into that directory, API tutorials. Yeah, and then I'll open VS Code in that file. So in VS Code, what you can do is actually click on this button. Sorry, it's loading up. My laptop is a bit slow. So you just click on main.py, and then paste. But before you can actually make use of the code, what you need to subscribe first to actually test the endpoints. Since I'm already subscribed, it's going to work for me, but if you want to use it, you have to subscribe, or like just use the free plan for 1 month anyways. So since this has loaded up right now, if I run this command Python, if I run that code main.py, it's going to give me a list, and inside the list is going to give me like a dictionary, which is the same as that one I showed you on the website. So just give it time to load. So this means that there's something actually wrong with the endpoint anyway. It has nothing to do with me, because you get me. So what I'm gonna do is just talk you through this dictionary. So since this is the API, since this is the output, we can just copy that and paste it right here. So response is equals to print that list. Actually, wait, give me a second. So let's just say if we run this and print that JSON, it's going to give us this as the response. So we can actually just remove this right now and then work with this. So this is an API. So what I usually do with this is that inside this documentation, or like inside this, I figure out what I actually need. So since we're actually building like a job scraper website, we need the job name, which is the job title. We need the company name as well, the location, and the job URL as well. You can also you can actually just take anything you want, but I'm gonna take like 5 main ones. So how you can actually access that is by using by using your Python knowledge to actually go into that dictionary and access that. So since we, as you can see, it's inside the list, you can actually remove this right now, and then this just becomes a dictionary. If we just sort this out for a second, give me a second. Yeah, but now I just like it's like a list. I'm just going to show you how to access that first. So we do, if we want to get this title, we can just do name is equals to response dot get open dot get, actually not response dot response at 0. Since this is a list, we're getting the first element in the list at 0 dot get, and then copy this one, put two double quotes, paste it, and then let's just assume that this dictionary doesn't have this list. We can just like write a default like or like something else. We just be like not available. Save that. Oh wait, save that. And if you just print the print name right now, if you just print the name to the terminal right now, wait, sorry, CLS, sorry. So Python main.py. I should show you the software engineer, which is this one. If I change this one to let's say chef, I run this again, it's gonna show me chef. Okay, let's just assume for some reason I mistakenly just like mistype this one. Okay, let's just say I mistype this one there. So let me just put titles, and here I put title instead of titles, and if I run this, it's gonna show me not available. And this response there is actually useful because let's just say if there's an error, or like if there's like a typo here, the program is not going to stop running. It's going to keep running even though there's an error. So we just change that back to software engineer. Software engineer. Okay, what other credentials do we need? We need the company name. So what we can do is company underscore name is equals to response. Remember, since this is a list, we're accessing the first element of the list, which is this dictionary, at 0 dot get company name, paste. You don't need to put that, but just in like just a safety precaution, so just put not available in case there's a typo like that is not available, because since this is only giving us one job that's available, it doesn't really matter. But like but in more advanced APIs, or like the APIs that gives more like more than one dictionary, some of them won't have the job title or job name, and in those scenarios, we can just put not available for the job name or job title or anyone. So let me just speed this up right now. Okay. Okay, so that's it for now. And then let's just print this one to the terminal. So print. Okay, and if we print this to terminal, Python main.py, it's going to show us the job name, which is not available. That means there's a typo somewhere. Yeah, since there's titles, I'm just going to change this right now to title. If I refresh and then run that again, perfect. It's going to show me the job name, which is this one, company, Google, job description, the job URL, the salary, and all that. So this is the end of the beginner API tutorial on how to use APIs. If I go back there, there's more advanced APIs that you can make use of, but since we're in the beginner tutorial, I'm just gonna I made that simple as possible. If you want to actually go deeper into like using a more advanced one, you can check out more complex one like the finance one, and just finance one is a bit more complex, so you just need to have a bit of understanding of how to use APIs, if that makes sense.